Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about an event that I see for like a day party at Black that Funky Dineva is hosting. And I'm just curious to see if cameras will be there for the show. And I'm going to just talk about like a couple of different possible scenarios that I'm thinking, hearing my thoughts in my head. And also, of course, I want to talk about these two IG posts from the two cousins, Tisha and Kiki. Now, before I get into these two topics, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. You hear us content creators ask for this all the time because then YouTube will push this video out through its algorithm, recommending it to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding love and marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I saw this post yesterday on Tisha's IG where it reads, "I can respect any person who can put their ego aside and say, I made a mistake. I apologize and I am correcting the behavior." It is a quote from someone else, Mr. Sylvester McNutt III. So I was thinking, I'm wondering, did Tisha forgive Kiki? Did she and Kiki have a one-on-one conversation? And if Kiki apologized, what was she apologizing for? Was it for her longtime friendship with Melody Cherie? Was it for being human and getting mad for tossing the water when Tisha was blatantly ignoring her and she was trying to have conversation with her? I would want to know what exactly was she apologizing for, because you wouldn't apologize for having a great friend and apologizing for tossing the water. I definitely get that, of course. But I wonder, did Tisha, if that conversation happened, I wonder, did Tisha apologize for blatantly ignoring her as well? I'm just wondering. So I was thinking, okay, it sounds like they have had a one-on-one conversation and now they're back good. But then I saw this post from Kiki, and it says, when they're making jokes but don't know, even realize that they're about to be the real joke, or know how you're about to have the biggest laugh of your entire life. Hashtag, oh, just wait for it. Hashtag coming soon. Hashtag Team Kiki can't wait. Hashtag Kiki Jabbar. So when I read that post, I was wondering, like, did she get some tea about perhaps Tisha talking smack about her? Or did she watch like a live of Wanda's, or, hear something through the grapevine? Or did Marceau make a joke about her that she did not appreciate? I'm just wondering, who is this about? Who do you all think it's about? Do you think it's definitely one of her family members or someone else? Now, this was definitely a huge shock. I know I saw the headline for Chef Don Don. He was saying that Kiki Jabbar now speaks, because we have not heard from her in a few months. I was even wondering if OWN asked her, if they put her on like a temporary freeze from posting on social media, whether it was like a 60-day probationary period or 90 days. I was just thinking, like, did they put her on like a probationary period where she could not post? She had not gone live on Instagram, and there was just like a blackout on her IG, on her social media. But now she has spoken. I don't know if they're almost done with filming, or again, if she was put on some sort of freeze moment that's now up and she can post, I'm sure, with guidelines, and I'm just guessing. I'm just basically just watching how she moves, and then it's definitely left with questions. But she has spoken, and someone has made her mad, and she's saying that in the end she's going to have the biggest laugh. So her post totally would negate if she and Tisha has made up. So perhaps Tisha's post, it could just be some random wisdom that she wanted to share, or it could be about Tisha and Stormy. I guess we'll definitely have to see. So then I saw this post on Tisha's IG stories about Funky Dineva's Down to the Bar Huntsville R&B Day Party on Sunday, May the 26th. There will be a special guest that will be announced and tickets on sale soon. And then I am convinced that it could possibly be filmed for the show because it says Love and Marriage Huntsville presents. Why would OWN and Kingdom Reign Entertainment let them put the show's logo on the flyer unless they were totally aware about the event and perhaps they're going to film it for the show? And Funky Dineva captioned it. He reads, Huntsville people, I had to get my brother Marceau on the line and let him know we trying to drink and eat up all they food down to Black Cigar Lounge. He told me, bring your A. Then I had to get shown up Miss Wanda on the line and see if she'd help host this bad boy. All the logistics have been worked out. Huntsville, save the date. I'm coming to show out and have a great time with the real people of Huntsville. Get y'all outfit and y'all knees ready. We about to have a good time. So a couple of things here. So, he notes that all the logistics have been worked out. That also gives me a feeling that it will definitely be filmed for the TV show. But then he has to throw a little shade. He says, I'm coming to show out and have a great, assumed he meant time, with the real people of Huntsville. I'm not really sure if that was meant towards anyone, or perhaps he looks at those who patronize Blaque as the real people of Huntsville, or the everyday people, perhaps to keep a positive mindset. Maybe he meant the everyday people. But I'm guessing it will definitely be filmed for the show. Now, I am guessing that episode that we're going to see of the podcast tour kicking off in Huntsville, I bet it's going to be a beautiful episode. It's going to be filled with a lot of rich conversation and energy for them to create this event to be filmed for the show. Now, some people may think, well, this event will happen in late May. They've been filming since January. I'm sure filming will wrap up before late May. But we all know that on Love and Marriage Huntsville, they film a lot per season. It's always several episodes. And January to late May, that would just be like 4.5 months. So it's definitely very feasible, very realistic that this event will be captured on the show. And I just can't help but think that because they know that that podcast tour with Melody Cherie was such a success, so then they came up with this event. And then they're actually going to be selling tickets. Now, we've all hung out at bars, right? Like if you get there, it might be ladies free before 10, or like if you get there before 9, like nobody's paying a cover, So it's just funny that like there's going to be an event at a bar, sure, but then they're paying tickets. Like it's like a venue. And then when you get there, you would still pay for your drinks and if you were to order food. So I'm guessing like everyone is going to be making out. It'll be, I'm sure Blaque will get something on each ticket, as well as Funky Dineva. And I was wondering who was their special guest. My first thought was DJ Richie Sky. And it's so funny because he's in the comments as well. But I was wondering, like, will it be him? Who will that special guest be? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I thought that was so interesting. And we know that the Scotts, Funky Dineva has aligned himself with the Scotts. He's filmed with them before at Blaque. So now he will be back for an event that people will pay to attend. So I'm guessing, if he's just going to be there, like, is it going to be like a meet and greet? People will be able to chop it up with Funky for a couple minutes and take a picture with him. Maybe he'll do karaoke since he knows how to sing. I don't know. But it's so fascinating to me that they're selling tickets for it because you're literally like if you were going to hang out that night anyway and go to the bar and he happens to be there, like you have to pay to get in at that point, It's just strange. But yeah, those were the things that kind of struck me. And I'm like getting a little giddy because word on the street, of course, is that Love and Marriage Huntsville is returning just next month. So we've got to be just like a month to a month and a half away from season 7 premiering. And when Carlos King said last night on his Messy Monday show with Dr. Heavenly that next week he said something will be announced from the reality TV world. I was just thinking he was going to probably announce the date that it's going to be coming back and perhaps even drop the trailer. That was just my estimation, but yeah, so it gets exciting when you know the new season is coming out. But thank you so much for watching this video. I always appreciate the support, y'all. Thank you for hitting the like button. I am thanking on credit, thanking in advance that you've hit that like button. It is a free way of supporting the channel. And again, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I hope that you all had a terrific Tuesday. The week is already flying. I think when the weather is warm and you're like outside, I think it just kind of like gets my adrenaline pumping and I feel like the time is just going by so fast. We're approaching the middle of the week. I know you're going to have a wonderful Wednesday. Just take your time, be safe, think positive, whatever you have to do tonight to get ready for the next day, whether it's fix your lunch, lay out your clothes, set your alarm. Go ahead and do it just to ensure to have a smooth morning. Try not to snooze the alarm. I know that it feels good and the bed is warm, but if you just get up on that first ring of the alarm, then you don't have to rush, and you can just smoothly walk into your work day. All right, y'all. I will talk with you all soon. Take good care. Bye.